Alright, so I'm having a really crunking hard time trying to figure out my last Pokemon on the Dream Team, and I could really use a different perspective. Even if you know nothing about Pokemon, I'll still hear your opinion after sharing a few pros and cons, as well as an image of each of the Pokemon. So here we go. First on this list is the original holder of this slot, Swampert. With the option of Mega, high base stats, and typing unique to my team, he was really an easy choice, especially since I love a Mudkip. Though, since I didn't pick him as my starter, it'll be a pain to actually get my hands on him. And since he would be one of 3 on my team capable of Mega Evolution, I'd have to be more picky about who I Mega, since you can only Mega one Pokemon a battle. Our second choice is also a starter. At first I was looking specifically for water Pokemon, and only the starters actually interested me. Anyway, Ash Greninja is mostly in the same boat as Swampert, though instead of Mega Evolution, Greninja requires the ability Battle Bond to actually become Ash Greninja. I was also sad to find out that Water Shuriken, one of the main reasons I wanted a Greninja, kinda sucks as an average power of 60 and priority on an already incredibly fast Pokemon. I figured I'd get this last water starter out of the way since I kinda already spoiled it anyway, and it's Empoleon. This one is especially interesting with its slick design and steel typing, but no cool evolutions, and I don't personally jive with his immobile appearance. Sick crown though. Keldeo, the cult Pokemon. Being a mythical Pokemon, he has phenomenal stats and a unique typing, but I'd probably put Sacred Sword on him, a move I already have on Aegislash, and let's be honest, he's a fucking pony. Now Taboo Finny here I fell in love with instantly. She's legendary, resulting in great base stats, but is also capable of inflicting Freeze, a status effect I'm super interested in, on moves like Ice Beam and Blizzard. Niku is also thinking about maybe getting a Tapu Lele, so it'll be a nice synergy. Only downside is I'm worried Gardevoir might get jealous now that she's not the only pretty fairy girl on the team. Speaking of jealous, Arcanine might also have a twin in the candidacy in Solgaleo. I am blown away by his design, he is absolutely stunning. A legendary Pokemon, and although he isn't grass or water type, he has 9 resistances and a complete immunity to poison. Kid is nuts. I have always been in love with the Sandslash design, but it was always just a little too dry and boring for me, and I've never been known to use ground-type Pokemon. That all changed though with the introduction of a Alolan Sandslash, with his aesthetic design turned up to 11, and the capability of Freeze and abilities like Iron Tail, Stealth Rock, and Earthquake. He looks like an incredibly interesting Pokemon to me. However, he's got a 4 times weakness to both fighting and fire, and on top of that, he isn't covering the grass or water types, 2 common typings that I don't have. I already have a Jolteon on my team, so I hesitate to get either Leafeon or Glaceon, but I love each of the 2 dearly and will probably have an evolution on each of my other teams. Glaceon has one of the best designs of all the Eevees with her teal dangles and the ability to freeze, and Leafeon is a grass type and capable of putting other Pokemon to sleep in order to be more easily caught. And finally, we get to Gourgeist. A lot of the Pokemon I've chosen based on appearance, and Gourgeist is no different. I absolutely love the colors and the arm hair things, and the cherry on top of everything is she's a grass type. Only downsides are she shares the ghost typing with Aegislash, and isn't capable of my favorite grass type moves like Leaf Blade, Vine Whip, or even Giga Drain. Anyway, those are my favorite candidates for a 6 so far. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments or in Discord, and feel free to suggest any other Pokemon you think I'd like too.
Hey Shane, if you want a water grass type, you should get a Ludicolo.
No, we're not getting a Ludicolo. You can't make me!